FM, streaming live on the web at WOAD.com. And of course, hey, Percy with you, and I'm here with First Lady B this morning. We always get a chance to chop it up on Wednesday morning, talk about the news of the day. And we can't get past this one because anybody who tuned into the Today Show this morning saw somebody missing. And that is, of course, none other than Matt Lauer. Matt had been on the job over 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
And, of course, Andrew Lack, who's chairman of the NBC News, got the word on Monday evening that Matt was guilty of some inappropriate behavior, contrary to the standards and practices that they have enforced at the network. Evidence apparently was so substantial that actually he got the word last night that he would not, his services were no longer needed.
Right. And if you think about it, when this us talking, when it came through, I said to myself, I wasn't surprised, and let me tell you why. Matt, like you said, Matt has been with the network for over 20 years, and there's been allegations in the past about him stepping out on his cheating on his wife, and and she had filed for divorce once before, and then they reconciled and got back together. So I am not surprised. And then if you read his statement, Mr. President-elect's statement, he also said that based off the evidence, because this was one case of sexual harassment that this one particular woman, I guess it happened in Rio at the Olympics, but if you he also implied that it was more.
Yes.
So that's why they had to just go ahead and let him go. Sad news this morning. I mean, that's
sad news. He was a trusted face.
That's right. That's right.
Journalism.
That's right.
In America.
In America, right? Over 20 years. Yeah. So yeah.
And of course, Mississippi linked to some other things going on in the news. Eli Manning.
Oh Jesus.
And he started over 200 games playing with the Giants, and this was a surprise for him as well. A surprise for many others because they still got 5 games left in the regular season, and they're saying the official story is they want to evaluate other quarterbacks in their system in the final month. And of course, they've had a lot of injuries and a lot of losses.
Yeah, a lot of losses.
They're 2-9 right now. So I look forward to seeing some changes in the Giants organization.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. I watched Eli's press conference, and he, they're humble. Those Mannings are humble people, and he was really humble with his response, but you can tell he was hurt.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, and you can also tell that he didn't see it coming.
No.
And I don't think, I'm just gonna be honest, America didn't see it coming.
No.
He's considered what, the clutch player? That's the clutch, the clutch quarterback, whatever, however, the terminology is.
But after a while, people, or other organizations, other teams, kind of figure out what it is that your team is doing, and apparently the head coach, who's been there forever as well, maybe it's time for him to make some adjustments in terms of what they're actually doing on the field.
Yep, I agree.
You can't keep running the same plays.
That's right. Forever.
And expect folks not to figure it out.
Right.
But what have you got this morning?
So I had that this morning. Then also this morning, Marvel Studios released their trailer for Avengers: Infinity War, and that's with like all the different comic heroes, if you will, Thor, Black Widow. Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman's in it. Doctor Strange, Spider-Man. I mean, they all come together for their latest.
I'd like to see the Avengers go up against the Justice League.
Ooh, now that would be good.
See, that'd be too much.
That would be good. Right, yeah, that would be good. I still
got to get to the theater and see the Justice League.
Yeah, but that would be good. That would be good. But so Avengers, Infinity War. Like I said, the trailer was released this morning. Rave reviews. I watched it. It's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and oh my God, all I can say is oh my God. But that movie comes out May the 4th. So I keep saying it's going to be like the year of Marvel comic movies. I mean, it's they're taking over, because and then also you have that's coming out at the end of this month, Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
It's coming out, and then so that was this morning. Then the big news of the week is everybody's saying that we're getting us a black princess because Prince Harry got engaged to Meghan Markle, actress Meghan Markle from The Suits. if people don't know, her mother is African American.
Right.
She still lives in Crenshaw. She's a yoga instructor. She wears braids. You know, she's a real sister.
Right.
So that's exciting news.
You know what I like, and what I applaud the royals, as they call them, for having, once upon a time this type of wedding couldn't happen.
Couldn't happen. That's right. Because she's an American, for one.
Yeah, she's an American.
And she's a divorcee.
But I think they took a look at themselves and the history
That's
of
right.
the royal family. And the thing of it is, I was thinking about this morning. I said, Andrew's being realistic.
Yeah.
Andrew ain't never gonna be King of England.
That's right. That's right.
So Andrew has decided, I'm gonna live my life and enjoy myself. Because there's Prince Charles, he's next in line.
Then his son,
Then
William.
Then there's William. Then there's William's children.
Right. So Harry would never become king.
Harry. Harry ain't gonna make it to the king.
Right, and he knows that.
I don't think he even really wants it.
No, Harry, Prince Harry, he's, everybody loves Prince Harry, right? Because even though he's royal, he's normal. You know what I mean?
Real.
He keeps it real, and and then think about it, he hangs with the Obamas, for God's sake. He hangs with Barack and Michelle Obama. So how cool is that?
Yeah, no doubt they're going to be invited to the
wedding.
Oh yeah. But I tell you, who's not going to be invited to the
Donald
wedding?
Trump.
Thank you.
Donald Trump. And then also the other piece of news this week, the Grammys were announced on yesterday. So I'm going to say this first, and I get into all the gospel artists who were nominated. This year is going to be all about Jay-Z. He is up for 8 nominations, the most of the Grammys, and then he's also going to receive the Icon Award the night before at the pre-Grammy party. So it's going to be this season is all about Jay-Z this season, and then on the gospel music side you have CeCe Winans, Travis Green, Leandra Johnson, Tina Campbell. Has a nomination as well. Tasha Cobbs, of course. So it's going to be a good show.
Indeed, and and it's how befitting is it for CeCe after what a 5 or 6 year layoff to come back and produce a Grammy nominated CD.
And you know what?
And
she's going to win.
And have that CD produced by her son.
Yeah, by her son. And I really believe, I think she has like the most Grammys in like gospel music.
Could very well be.
Yeah, I think
CeCe's been that kind of artist that's been so accessible and playable, like it, for a number of different gospel formats, but be it in gospel per se or Christian or whatever. Each of these formats has embraced her. She's had across the board appeal, and so that certainly works in her favor.
Yeah, it does. And then I have to mention this on network. Remember the Paynes, the House of Payne, Tyler Perry show? Well, he has a revamp of it, if you will, and it's called The Paynes.
Okay.
And it's mom and daddy, and they've moved to retirement community in Florida. It's called The Paynes now.
Oh,
yeah.
This is going to be
good.
Yeah,
and they brought in Jackie. Remember Jackie Harry? Yeah, she'll be on the show as well as the auntie.
Okay.
And so they moved to Florida, and they're in retirement, and it's called The Paynes, and it premieres on OWN in January. I think January 3rd is the premiere date, January the 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I got a little nugget for you when we talk about TV. Guess what's been added to Netflix?
What?
Greenleaf.
I was just watching Netflix last night. Stop it.
Greenleaf has been added to the Netflix lineup.
That's awesome news.
I made it one of my favorites last night.
I'm going to do it when I get home today, because I've been binge watching since Prince Harry announced his engagements to Meghan Markle. I've been binge watching The Crown, because it tells you the story of the monarchy, and so I've been watching that. So I'll be binge watching Greenleaf now. So that's good news. That's good news.
Indeed. And so what else you got?
Oh, and that's all I have on that. Then on a local level, I want to give congratulations to attorney Gerald Mumford. He won the Hinds County attorney seat on yesterday, so I want to congratulate him and his family.
Certainly, and the thing about it, in that particular runoff, I think we had both of those guys were so evenly matched in terms of their credentials and their abilities. So, I don't think we could have gone wrong no matter who won.
Right. Yep. So so congratulations, Gerald and his family. And then I got to shout out his church. He's a member of New Hope Missionary Baptist Church under the leadership of the president, Dr. Jerry Young. So I know they're proud over there at New Hope.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, so they're proud. So, and then I want to end just shouting out my husband, Pastor Ernest C. Slaughter Sr., and our New Caney Creek Missionary Baptist Church family. Follow me on the World Wide Web at FirstLadyB.com or on social network at FirstLadyB, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
All right, fantastic. First Lady B on WOAD.